Hi everyone, Velvet here, and I have some stories for you today. But before we get started, can you please do me a huge favor and like, comment, and subscribe? It'll really help the channel out, and it'll get you more videos like this every day. Let's get started. And our first one comes from Throwaway Lemon Tree. Am I in the wrong to be disgusted by my husband's weight? My husband has always been a big guy, 6'2", 290 pounds. When we met 3 years ago, I was fine with it then, as he was still able to look good with it, in my eyes at least. Plus he assured me he was losing weight. I always kind of held on to hope that he would get to 250 or so, which to me would be a very sexy weight for a man. He is now 50 pounds larger, 340 pounds, and it breaks my heart every time I look at him. He has a visible double chin that looks absolutely awful on him. He's constantly panting. While I write this, he's getting dressed and practically wheezing, because I guess putting on clothes is difficult for him. His belly juts out in a way that's almost obnoxious, like it's trying to stick out as much as possible. It also jiggles when he walks. The worst part is, despite the weight, he managed to be just as frisky as he's always been. And, well, let's just say I'm not too keen on sex these days. The last time we did it, it felt like some kind of squishing fetish. I still think about how sweaty his belly was, and just cringe. Lately, I've been rejecting every touch, hoping that he gets the hint and either finally gets serious about weight loss or leaves me. I say, finally, get serious, because I've been talking to him about this for years. He's always says he'll get serious after doing this or that. Lately, it's I'll finally get serious about it after I graduate from grad school, which will happen in May. I don't even think I can bear looking at him unchanging for 2 more months. I cook all of our meals, and they're healthy, but I assume he eats other things without my knowledge. He used to always grab snacks and sodas from the outside, but thankfully I've got him to stop and only eat what's in our home. I'll buy all the groceries and ensure they're healthy. I feel bad because we're married and all, but am I wrong to be completely disgusted by his weight? I don't understand how he could get to this point. I can't fathom how he can look in the mirror and not immediately want to hit the gym. It doesn't help that he also does nothing else to look good: grooming, dressing, moisturizing, etc., etc. I was able to look past that when he was smaller, but now there's just no excuse. I feel like I'm with an unattractive roommate who pays all the bills and tries to F me. Am I wrong? It looks like OP has an update, but before we get to that, I'll just comment on the first part of the story. No, I don't believe you're in the wrong for this. I believe that both parties, both spouses have an obligation to, you know what I mean? He doesn't have to have a superhero body because nobody expects that. You're basically, hurting yourself by dehydrating yourself and starving yourself. But I believe both spouses have an obligation to hit the gym, maybe not super hard, but keep their weight under control and try to keep themselves looking attractive as possible. That goes for anybody, man, man, woman, woman, man, woman, any of that stuff, because, you want to look good for the person. Like, that's gotta suck having the person you're married to not find you attractive. And we also gotta factor in his health. If he's, panting and huffing and wheezing to just get dressed, yeah, he's unhealthy. He needs to hit the gym, and I'm with you on that. I don't know how he can look in the mirror and not go, "Ooh, I got to do something." Because I'll have that sometimes when I look in the mirror, and then sometimes I'm like, "Oh, I look good." I don't know, it's weird. And personally, yeah, I agree. You should sit him down and make sure you tell him how serious this is. And no, don't wait until May. Your health shouldn't have to wait. And he doesn't have to do anything crazy. Like, he just has to eat your meals. Sounds like you know what you're doing, having healthy meals. Personally, I only have like one meal a day, maybe a snack, and that's how I keep my weight under control. But I don't know how you guys do it. He's a bigger dude, and yeah, he needs to hit the gym now. He doesn't have to do anything crazy; just needs to chill out on his eating and just do a simple workout and do some cardio. If you do cardio to lose that gut. So, P, just from like that story, no, I'm gonna say you're not in the wrong because there's health, and yeah, and traction does play a part, and I absolutely do believe that both spouses should try to look as the best as they can for each other. But let's check out the update and see what happened. Update. I sat him down and told him straight up, if you ever want to have sex again, crack down on your weight. Until then, I will never initiate if you do. I'll grit my teeth and bear it at most. He was shockingly pretty understanding. Even told me he'll hit the gym later on today. Okay, well, I'm glad it's working out. I was gonna say I wouldn't use sex as a thing like that, but You did tell him before, so I would say this is like the nuclear drastic option you needed to take. So I won't fault you for that. So, starting on the road to a happy ending of this story, yeah, OP, I'm still gonna go with you're not in the wrong. And yeah, if you hadn't told him before, doing this option would seem kind of manipulative and gross. But you did give him fair warning, and you did have to pull out the semi-nuke option because I think the nuclear option would be divorce, right? So OP, yeah, all in all, you're not in the wrong. Our next one comes from the Shannon Knoll. Girlfriend, age 24-year-old female, gives more attention to her guy friend in group settings. Me, a 26-year-old male, and my girlfriend, a 24-year-old female, have been together for 6 months and have recently been setting some pretty standard relationship boundaries and discussions lately. Whether we hang out in small group settings, she always seemed to gravitate towards her guy best friend. I didn't question my girlfriend's loyalty, but it makes me feel insecure that she favors his opinion and company more than mine. Am I overthinking this? For a bit of context, this guy's best friend is her girl's best friend's little brother, and they've all gone on holiday/trips together in the past, before we were a thing. He is very flamboyant, in touch with his feminine side, and puts a lot of effort into social media aesthetics/photos. However, my girlfriend is adamant that he is straight, as he has mentioned in the past girl crushes he's had. I've never really batted an eye to their friendship because of it, regardless how close they are. However, it seems every time we're hanging out all together, she gravitates towards him. They form their own little clique, and she gives me barely any attention. First instance, girlfriend's birthday dinner. Small intimate dinner with 5 of her friends and I. The whole night she seemed to have her back towards me, constantly talking and laughing with her guy best friend. She asked me to take a photo of them together, and if it wasn't for her other friend offering to take the photo of us too, it seems she wouldn't have. Second instance, same group setting. We are doing a craft activity. The guy best friend seems to disrespect me in front of everyone by playing, judging/dishing my piece I was working on. My girlfriend just laughed and seemed to always value this guy's best friend opinion on clothes/social media aesthetics, etc. Ooh. Chat with girlfriend. I brought this up with my girlfriend and how it makes me feel. She apologized and dismissed any doubt that I was having, saying she would try to be more attentive towards me in these group settings. Third instance, music festival. Same group, we're all booked in accommodation for festival. The next day, the night prior, she grabs his arm and comments that he's been getting bigger from his recent gym training. The following morning, she continues to take photos of just the two of them for his social media. On the way to the festival, I feel like a total third wheel. They were both having a blast, and there were multiple times when my girlfriend wouldn't have noticed I was lagging behind. Whenever there was something interesting I wanted to comment on/laugh about it, it seemed that my girlfriend was always facing her guy best friend, gravitating towards him, and seemed pretty obvious she was having more fun with him and valued his opinion more. We have chatted about this a few times now, and she's made a visible effort, but always ends up being the same. Am I overthinking this? What should I/shouldn't do? TLDR, whenever we hang out in a small group setting, she always seems to gravitate towards her guy best friend. I don't question my girlfriend's loyalty, but it makes me feel insecure that she favors his opinion and company more than mine. Am I overthinking this? Update. More context. We see each other at least once a week. We both currently live with our conservative parents still, so this limits our sexual intimacy we used to have during our first few months of our relationship when I lived by myself. It feels like the freeness of this period is gone, putting a strain on our relationship. I feel sometimes I don't excite her sexually and emotionally as I used to. In regards to her metrosexual guy friend, they've known each other for less than 5 years now. He's still the little brother of the girl's best friend, so they've been on trips together and hang out in group settings, supposedly only on a platonic level. They hang out once every month or so, usually in group settings. I just worry she puts him on a pedestal due to his metrosexual tendencies and fun nature, which she has actually told me is why she gravitates towards him in group settings. En route though, my doubt doesn't lie with the guy best friend in particular, but rather how she sees me and perhaps her dwindling emotional/sexual attraction to me. Hi OP. My suggestion to you is just be done with it. She obviously doesn't care about you. You told her how she feels and she still does it. She disrespects you. Let this guy, and you know what I mean? If I'm dating someone, I'm not going to let someone disrespect the person I'm dating. and she let him disrespect you. She's having fun with it, laughing at you. And like you said, you told her and she still does it, OP. That should be your answer right there. She doesn't respect you and doesn't care for you. She wants him. She absolutely wants him. I don't know if they've done anything or been together. Probably have. But she absolutely wants him. She's fawning over him, laughing at him, ignoring you. OP, you said it yourself. You feel like the third wheel. I would say break up with her. Heck, you probably don't even have to like tell her. You could probably just stop showing up and she will, notice you missing. OP, my advice to you, it's only been 6 months. You got go out there and find someone who actually wants to be around you as much as she wants to be around him. So OP, you're not in the wrong. I would have been done a long time ago. You're wasting time with someone who obviously doesn't want you, OP. And our final one comes from Rooster Deuces. My girlfriend cheated on me with my brother and is now in a relationship with him. Am I wrong for cutting off my brother and my parents from my life? So I, a 26-year-old male, was in a relationship with my girlfriend, a 26-year-old female, for many years. However, a couple years ago, my girlfriend confessed that she's been sleeping with my brother, a 24-year-old male, for the past 4 months. To say that it was a heartbreak and traumatic was underselling it. I literally don't know what happened, what I was feeling then. I felt empty and numb. I immediately cut off my brother and my girlfriend from my life. However, I would have expected some support from my parents, but instead they didn't seem too angry and were actually supportive of the relationship. They just said that cheating was a mistake, but that my girlfriend and my brother were ultimately meant to— oh my god, you have such garbage parents, holy crap— meant to be together. I literally got no support from my family except for my sister. So it's been 2 years now, and my sister and I have both completely cut off contact with our brother and also our parents. We've moved states, blocked them on every possible outlet. I don't think our parents know where we currently live. We also have no idea what our parents or brother are up to. We never plan on reaching out to them ever again. Is this a drastic measure? I really don't care about my brother anymore, but I sometimes just wonder if cutting off my parents was too harsh. Hi, OP. No, you are not in the wrong. I have cut off family members. Not for this reason, thieves and other horrendous things, you know what I mean? But yeah, OP, no, they betrayed you, and your brother's an idiot. Okay, so she cheated on, you with him. You don't think after she's crossed that line, she can easily do it again when she finds someone better than him? Also, shame on your parents, man. Holy crap, they are garbage. There's nothing to redeem them. Oh, the cheating was wrong, but they're meant to be. What is this true love's kiss bullcrap? Holy, if that— man, we are grown horses, but if that happened between me and my brother, my parents would cut the one who did the cheating off really quick. My family has no problems cutting off other family. So, Pete, no, you're not in the wrong, and could you have your sister's cool at least? Honestly, they would be not on this world to me anymore. Like, those people do not exist. Block them on everything, and OP, enjoy your life. The only way to rise above that crap is to make your life better. Find a girl who isn't a horrendous, ghoulish, cretinous creature, and your brother who's an imbecilic buffoon, because you know what's gonna happen. She's gonna cheat on him, and he's gonna try to find a way to contact you and be like, oh, she cheated on me. It's like, yeah, no crap, she cheated on me with you. So OP, no, you're not in the wrong. Don't ever talk to those people again. That's not family. Those are ghouls that are willing to backstab you. That's not family. You are not in the wrong. Don't talk to them ever again, and I'm glad you at least have your sister. Thank you so much for staying with me to the end of this video. Can you please do what I said in the beginning and like, comment, and subscribe? It will really help the channel out, and it'll get you more videos like this every day. Velvet out.